Knowing the most common types of crashes between drivers and cyclists is the first step to avoiding them. Being a safe driver means driving cautiously. The four most common types of crashes that occur between drivers and people on bikes are the left hook, the right hook, overtaking, and dooring. Let's discuss these common crashes and discuss simple ways to avoid them. In the left hook, a driver fails to yield to an oncoming cyclist as the driver turns left through an intersection. Often, the left hook is the result of a failure by the driver to actively see the person on a bike who is clearly visible. Or the driver underestimates the speed of the cyclist and turns left without giving the cyclist enough space. People on bikes can often be traveling at the same speed as motorized traffic. Do not assume a person on a bike is traveling slow. A driver can avoid a left hook crash by slowing down, yielding to oncoming traffic, using a turn signal, scanning the entire intersection, and waiting until it is safe to proceed. The right hook is when a driver passes a person biking in the same direction as them and then turns right into the path of the person on a bike. A driver can avoid the right hook crash by slowing down and staying behind the person biking. Drivers often misjudge the speed of cyclists, which can lead to serious crashes. A driver can avoid the right hook crash by using your right turn signal, checking your rear view and side mirrors, and turning your head to check blind spots. It is always safer to stay behind a bicyclist and wait until they pass through the intersection to execute your right turn. One of the deadliest crashes for people biking is when a driver overtakes them. An overtaking crash is when a driver attempts to pass a person biking and does not leave enough room between the car and the person on a bike. By passing a person on a bike too closely, the driver may startle them, or worse, the driver may hit the person and cause a serious crash. Keep in mind that in most states, drivers are allowed to cross over a double yellow line in order to safely pass a bicyclist when there is no oncoming traffic. A driver can avoid an overtaking crash, which could kill someone, by slowing down and waiting until it is safe to pass, putting a car's width of space between you and the person on a bike, and only passing when the road ahead and oncoming traffic is clear so that you may give the person on a bike at least 5 feet of space. Finally, dooring is another easily avoidable crash. Dooring is a term to describe a driver or passenger opening their car door into the path of an oncoming person biking. The consequences can be severe, either hitting the person on a bike or causing them to swerve into traffic behind them. Before opening your car door, look over your shoulder closest to the door and check your rear view and side mirror to make sure there aren't people on bikes, scooters, or other vehicles coming up behind you. Open your door slowly with caution. As a driver, it is your responsibility to make sure it is clear before opening your door. Thanks for sharing the road.